Look, me and the McDonald's people, we got this little misunderstanding. Hmm? See, they're McDonald's. I'm McDowell's. Huh? They got the golden arches. Mine is the golden arcs. Hmm? Now, see, they got the Big Mac. I got the Big Mick. We both got 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, and onions. But they use a sesame seed bun. My buns have no seeds. See, they're McDonald's. I'm McDowell's. Huh? See, they're McDonald's. I'm McDowell's. Huh? See, they're McDonald's. I'm McDowell's.
Okay, how do you remember it? Do you remember McDonald's or McDonald's? A long time ago, I was driving through a drive-through with my mother, and I asked her the question. I go, when did McDonald's turn into McDonald's? And she shrugged her shoulders and looked at me like, nah, I don't know. And like total insignificance, but I truly thought it at the time. And she looked at me like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And the conversation went no further. But I'm going to show you what they call Mandela effect residue. Okay, and this is about hamburger chain sues steakhouse for $3 million involving ads. See, it says McDonald's sues Bonanza. Bonanza became Ponderosa. They're still open today, Ponderosa chain, but McDonald's, you deserve a break today. And what Bonanza did is they took "You Deserve a Steak Today" off of the slogan from McDonald's. This next one is McDonald's is expanding its East Side restaurant. Notice it says McDonald's restaurant at the top. This is very interesting. Then you go to the bottom of the paragraph. Now, it's not highlighted, but you'll see McDonald's restaurant on West Main Street. McDonald's both times. But then when it comes to McDonald's Corporation, it goes to Mick instead of Mac. And the reason I think that name, McDonald's Corporation, has some magical sequence to it. But I'll take you into that in a little bit. All right, here we go with, here's how it all started for me with this McDonald's logo. I was trying to show that this image is arrows, poison arrows fired into the ground. That's what I stated. This is from a book that I wrote back in 2014 called A Taste from the Wine of Astonishment. I also show the 1 and a 3. If you look at it sideways, you'll see that the McDonald's wrote out is a 1, and then you see the arches as a 3. But then you look at the M turned sideways, and it's a 3 and a 3. 1333. What does that represent? 13 represents the zodiac, 13 sign zodiac, 88 constellations. What does the 33 represent? Well, if you know, in your local town, you have a Mason Lodge, and it's a 32nd degree. Well, they say the highest form of Freemasonry is the 33rd degree, and what that represents is Satan. The two of them together represents Hermanibus. Hermes and Anubis joining together. Anubis is another name of Satan, so Satan and Lucifer joined together. All right, in a previous picture, what it shows is the McDonald's. This is the sign that I had right in the middle. This was there back in 2014. This is how the logo looked in 2014. It had that McDonald's through the arches, and I didn't want that because I wanted the 13 to be represented the way that it is now. Because about a year or two ago, I found a book, and I'm looking at the last page, and I was like, I never remembered getting that correct picture, but it was like I got it, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I was actually happy about it. But that is how the logo looked, and I searched all over to get the logo on the right, and I could not find it back then in 2014. Well, the logo to the far left, I searched everywhere, and I never saw that logo once. But it's there now. All right, and if you notice, a lot of these zodiac symbols, they look a lot like those McDonald's arches. Take a peek at. All right, next I'm going on to